Hi guys, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Alejandra.
And today I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake with the chocolate peanut butter swirl.
Ooh.
It's nice and festive for the holidays.
Sounds fantastic, yeah.
This is actually one of my very favorite pumpkin cheesecake recipes. It's super tender and I'm so excited to dive in and show you.
Awesome.
So, it's really easy. We're actually going to start by making the crust together. Is that
Okay,
cool?
that's very cool.
I'm going to assign you to this. I totally trust you.
All right.
So what we have are some chocolate crumbs from just some chocolate wafers that we've ground together. We're going to add some butter and some sugar. Nice.
The salt.
A little bit of salt. Yep. Stir it all together until it's nice and moist. We're looking for like a wet sand consistency here.
Sweet. Oh, that looks good.
Bring it all together.
Awesome.
It smells so good.
I love it. I want to dive into this.
Perfect, and now we can. So we're gonna take the springform pan.
Okay.
And just go ahead and we're gonna press it. We can press it in together, get our hands nice and messy.
Yay.
So perfect, you can dump it all in. I like to press it all the way around in sort of an even layer, as even as you can, and then just a little bit on the sides up to make just a tiny little bit of a lip. So perfect, with our fingers, dive right in.
This is awesome.
It's nice and warm from
Feels
the butter.
good.
Yeah, feels like a
It's a
comforting
good
thing.
hand massage. So just get them nice and tight.
Exactly. I'm going to toss it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 to 14 minutes, just until it's firm and just fragrant. Just gonna have that nice chocolate smell, and it's gonna be delicious.
Awesome. Perfect.
Here we go.
Delicious.
So we took a little break. This is completely cool. It's come out of the oven, and we're gonna start on our filling.
Excellent.
So we just start by having everything completely at room temperature. I can't stress that enough because that's really the secret to a great cheesecake. So here we have some softened cream cheese and some sugar. Also, another secret ingredient is the sour cream.
Can we crack these eggs?
Yeah, please. The sour cream adds this nice light texture. It makes it nice and airy. So what we're gonna do is actually mix this really slowly. You don't actually want to incorporate a lot of air into the cheesecake. So if you keep the speed low, that's what we're looking for.
Just gonna keep cracking these eggs.
Nice. And I'm actually gonna mix together this flour and some pumpkin pie spice. Just whisk it together.
I love your tiny whisk.
I know, I do too.
It's adorable.
It's charming.
That's cute. I would wear that like on a necklace.
A Lilliputian whisk. I love it.
I just want to spread that on some toast.
So now you can check this out. The batter has come together.
Super smooth.
Really pretty. So now we know it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. We're gonna add eggs one by one. Again, these are room temperature. Just wait till those
Let it slosh around in there.
do its little dance. Wait till they're incorporated, you know. There we go. I think cheesecake, it's worth it. It takes a little bit of patience. Keep on adding those eggs.
Lovely.
Yeah. And chase it with a little bit of vanilla. And then pumpkin, yep. So this is about a cup of pumpkin. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add that while the mixer is running, just so that it gets in there nice and smooth. It'll change the color, make it a little festive.
Great. Oh yeah, there it's becoming a little pumpkin-y.
Indeed.
I think would be the word.
Fancy that. I'm actually gonna scrape down the bowl once and then give it one quick spin. You wanna make sure it gets all delicious and sweet, evenly sweet. One last go, and then we'll add the flour.
Sweet.
Perfect. So this is our flour pumpkin pie spice mixture. There we go. And we mix it just until the flour is incorporated. Be sure not to over mix it. We want to make sure this is a really delicate, light cheesecake. So there we go. I'm going to do the rest by hand. Just give it a nice little stir afterwards. There we go.
It's a lot of good stuff on that beater.
Yes. So the cool part about this is where the peanut butter comes in. A little stuck. There we go. Just gonna give this a nice little stir.
Smells smells like one of those pumpkin pie latte pie spice. What are they called?
I don't know, but you're getting there.
Allspice.
Throw out a couple more adjectives. It's perfect.
It just smells like
It smells like fall.
fall and pumpkins and good stuff.
Thanksgiving in general. So it's all smooth. So I'm actually going to just set aside 2 cups of this mixture.
Sorry, I keep taking this away.
No, it's great. You're stealing it.
I know.
And then we're going to pour the rest of this directly into our cooled crust. Just a tiny bit of the extra cream cheese on the bottom, but that's okay. We can swirl it in at the end.
Perfect.
And so what we're going to do to this extra batter here, I'm going to add some of the dark chocolate dreams peanut butter.
Nice.
About 2/3 of a cup. A generous scoop.
Oh, I love this. Chocolate and pumpkin is an awesome combination. If you haven't tried it, this is the way to go.
We're just going to stir it together. Break it up a little bit. And the cool thing is that we just spoon it into the other batter and then we end up marbling it with either using a knife or even this spoon will work. Nice changes color.
Every last bit.
Yes. So I'm just going to spoon dollops of it onto the batter. Nice generous portions, because we've got quite a fair bit to incorporate. And if you want to go ahead and grab that knife over there, you can swirl it. Just
Alrighty.
go wild, lady. Let it happen.
That's my thing. This is fun. It's like latte art, but better.
It involves, chocolate and peanut butter and pumpkin even.
Cheesecake.
So what you're doing is pulling the other batter from, the other side where you haven't placed the chocolate mixture. And it's sort of incorporating it in this fun pattern.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, looks great. So we're just gonna toss this in the oven. We're actually gonna toss it into the same oven as we blind baked our crust, but then lower the oven temperature once we have it in there, and we're gonna give it a nice low and slow baking.
Cool.
So here's the finished cheesecake. We had this in a 300-degree oven for 45 minutes, and then we turned off the oven and let it just sit there for 2 hours. That sort of replaces that fussy water bath situation.
I love that. Any excuse to skip a water bath.
So to unmold it, this is our perfectly cooled cheesecake. It's even better if you can actually chill it a little bit. And all I do is just unmold it by running some sort of, whether it's a knife or an offset spatula or whatever you have, and just run it around the edge. And then you just unlatch it and remove the sort of sleeve. Cross your fingers.
Ooh, perfection.
Lovely.
That is gorgeous. Well done, lady.
Yeah, oh, thanks. So cool. You get these double chocolate things. You get the chocolate crust and the chocolate swirl. And so to slice it, what I like to do is use a really sharp knife. There we go.
Cool.
And wipe it down sort of when necessary with a damp cloth works really well. And here's our slice. Are you getting ready to taste?
I'm very ready.
I feel like I've talked
All
about
set.
it enough for you.
I know, you're really sold this one.
Here we go. Here, the first slice is always the hardest.
That's all right.
Here we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at those little swirly bits. I love them.
There you have it, pumpkin cheesecake with a chocolate peanut butter swirl.
Awesome. Do you guys have a favorite cheesecake recipe you like to make at home? Let us know in the comment section below.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you like this recipe and give it a thumbs up.
Every week we cook up a new peanut buttery dish, so subscribe to the Peanut Butter and Company channel so you don't miss a single one.
See you next time.
Bye. I'm seriously gonna eat this whole thing.
Not if I get there first.
No.
Hey!
It's mine.